Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Oakland Raiders.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go.
50's the mark.
18 Gator. Rock it.
Kill.
Get it.
Kill.
They'll run on first down. Newberry. Space to maneuver at the 40. 38 yards on the scamper there.
Let's go.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want the left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Watch 54. I want that. Give me that ball. Bravo. Give me that ball. Now. Give me that ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Run.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Watch the pass.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
We got double up.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blow. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, D.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Here's Goff. Now they go screen. It's complete. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Houston. Big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm the offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He sets to fire deep. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
A big play that time for the Raiders. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Topper!
Hey, watch this.
Ready?
He'll look to throw
check
here.
24. Watch 24.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
They didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Just like that. Just like that.
Now a handoff looking right. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Hey, boys, we got 4. 4 down.
To throw is gone.
Come on now.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think
man,
you're right.
Watch
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
180. Mike's 56. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Now go up on 1st down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan 1st down.
White 20.
56 is the mic.
DC. We own it.
On 1st down.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback. D-line, get that quarterback.
To the tailback.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
5 yards out of
SOS,
this.
SOS, SOS.
Up near the 47.
SOS, SOS.
All right, Brad, I know we're in early going here, but those kind of runs,
I got him.
open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Woo! Yeah, baby.
Not. Like 20.
Stop your whining.
4 now.
Big edge.
They'll take the give.
He's coming, double up.
And Ingram holds it in. After one,
All day, baby, all
7-3
day.
to score on EA Sports.
Flat. 180.
Check.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. At the 38.
Turn it up.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Woo! Let's get it.
Here we go.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's get that ball. Hey, Shell. Turbo set.
Back to
Quit
throw.
talking
Go
about
on.
it and bring it.
They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And finally down he
Let's go,
goes
boys,
as
let's
they
go.
work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's good for 28 yards.
Bound to lose one. Watch the edge.
And he'll give it here to his running back. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer.
Yeah,
It's
baby.
2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
He had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
50, Mike, 50.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Antonio Callaway, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Do you put it in your quarterback's hands again? That's the question here on 3rd and goal.
Son. You're going to see me in your nightmares.
So they go with a tight end carry. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown,
That's it,
Houston.
baby, that's it.
Taking
it,
it
baby.
in from 2 yards out.
We got it all day
and
up
the
in here. We got it
Texans
all day.
push further out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready?
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And
Push
there
him
are
back.
parts of their last drive
Push
they'd
him
like
back.
to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Let's go.
So after the
90,
incompletion,
Wolf.
2nd and 10
Target,
from the 22.
Target.
Hey, Echo. Get it.
2nd and 10. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a
right
lot
there.
of fun, and they
We're
missed an
pretty quiet, D.
opportunity.
We're pretty quiet. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Boom, all day.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
31 yards on the punt there.
Let's go,
and the
boys,
Texans
bring it
with
up.
great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up. Man up, D.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
I'm going to hit you all
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
54. Mike, 54. Come on.
Tiger.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Goff finds his tight end Ingram. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
54's Mike. Check.
From the 50, it's Goff.
Not today, you aren't. Not today.
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
54.
The Texans on
Hey,
3rd
pick it up,
down.
defense. Let's
a
go.
perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
He wasn't ready.
The Texans send the punter out, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're going to get points per drive rate.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 18. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard
All
line.
day, every day.
And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are.
Go.
D
Run.
linemen,
Run.
you play
Hey,
the
run
run.
it.
Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the
Oh,
pass.
yeah.
That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Turn up. Watch twist.
And they will
Watch
stop
twist.
him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Go.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. 2 straight shots on the ground.
yeah.
Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going to play action since you ran it twice.
54 Mike.
But I often
Watch the
think
run.
the 2nd down
They're
is the
running
time
it.
you go play action, throw the ball.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans.
Yeah, baby.
A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Texans push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Come on now. Let's go.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21 to 10 as opposed to 21 to 3. 21 to 10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21 to 3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
Ready? 18 Gator. 58 to Mike.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Hey, wahoo!
Let's go. Right over there. Right over there.
They'll
Yeah,
look to
yeah.
throw
Mike, 58,
here on
right
first
there.
down.
Yeah, let's get
Flushed
sack
out
lunch.
right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back.
Ready,
I think that
ready.
sometimes these
60
quarterbacks play
yards.
with a lot of
Nice,
confidence
sweetheart.
that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. 22 yards there, a first down.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lamb. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. This quarterback now, 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this first half, but he's got a first down here. He's got Smith here. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another big gain that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
3 down.
Hey, orbit. Deep trip.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Come on,
I'm
Olaf.
starting to feel for that
Come on,
quarterback
Lon.
back there. I mean, you know
We
me.
better than that.
Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this
That's
case,
what I do.
definitely been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how to survive him back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Set, ready? 70, Indy.
I got it.
Double tight.
Hey. 4 down.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, alert. Mike's 50.
I'm coming for you. You shoot.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Until that late score here in the second quarter, they only had the field goal. So that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half. But when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as the head coach?
What?
I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
There we go.
10-10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go
boy,
full
I know you felt
verticals
that one.
because
I
why
know
not?
you
Because
felt
you're
that one.
feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Get ready.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Let's pick it
They
up.
built
It's
a good
outtime,
first
guys.
half lead.
Outtime.
Now
Let's
they
get
have a
off the
chance to
field.
add on to it.
Let's get
What
off
I'm
the field.
thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Flag 20.
Check. Watch 54. You.
And again this time to the tailback. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? It looks like they're ready to go.
180.
56. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Hey, Fox, play
action. It's gone.
Slam, slam, slam.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's get it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Boys came out to play.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Don't be mad. It's more coming.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Check.
On second down now, Newberry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
We got to step it
Hey,
in.
seam 6. Seam 6. Say go.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Hey, get
And
in
the
the
throw
way.
there going to be incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
Tiger.
Kill.
6 go.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Out.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Hey, Delta.
56. Mike, 56. Yeah, right there. 56.
And here comes throw number 1 for backup QB. Looking middle, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you get a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Now this throw caught left side, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him,
I
don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
Good job.
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
After the sack on first down, Goff. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
You don't want no problem. You don't want no problem with me.
So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
Come on. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Super one. Super one.
Here we go again.
Third and long.
Here we go
It's
again.
Goff.
Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Hey,
And
watch
that
the
is
shift. Watch the shift.
incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
This is away and a very good kick. Angled for the... Will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here.
Let's go.
And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it's a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Let's go, D.
So second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
If these guys going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. 93 yards as his guys are back within a single score. So from back deep, deep in their own territory, all the way into the end zone. You think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football. This game's starting to tighten up.
Basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Kill.
Now they try the right side here.
Come on. Run. Bring him in.
Then he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. Back now in the East Bay. It's been a very highly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Check 24.
They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. A nifty bit of scrambling there.
Let's
12
go. Let's do
yards,
this.
first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing that it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. From 13 yards out. And the Texans push further out in front. And that drive happened quickly, which is great because they scored the points, but then their defense has to come right back out on the field.
It is exciting, isn't it, for the offense to do that? The defense is saying, okay, that's cool, but let's not make it a habit. We need to get some rest sometime.
The Raiders take over.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown,
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
the amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for second and 23. Back to throw
Here I come again. Here I come again.
Complete. Smith has it. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's
A
go.
big play that time for the Raiders. And even 60 yards.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10.
Ready?
They'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result,
can't hang with
unable
us.
to hold on to the football.
Back to throw now on second and 10.
That's it.
The Raiders on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is third and 4. Back to throw. And this is caught at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll bring up a second and goal.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
To throw here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard
Easy work.
line.
It's easy work. And
Only
it's
able
coming
to
again.
pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on third and goal.
Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Yep. Mike 54.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls.
They'll set up a throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Mike.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The field goal we just saw has us now at a one-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous and stressful.
That pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think that's a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? Might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball. But here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose, as opposed to playing to win. They've got to get back to that. And that means opening things up again.
Let's get that ball
free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And they give this time to the tailback.
Run!
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Here we go.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
It's our time.
A shotgun snap for goal. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. The throw is gone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation in there. The defense won the battle. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's taken down inside the 30. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Goff. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. In for the score.
Let's go.
And the Texans push further out in front.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
All day, baby, all day.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted,
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for for the team that lost it to get it back.
Nice hit, boy.
Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or move.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Now for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Texans.
So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this will be recovered by the Texans. So victory appears to be in sight. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
At the 20-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Joker, 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 Joker.
Greystone, travel.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Watch the slant.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Run.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Let's
That is
go.
a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know, this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for the Texans, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Oakland, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. So for Charles David,